Imagine this for a moment. It's the year 2007. A young Lionel Messi, still building his legendary career at Barcelona, is taking part in a charity photo shoot. A 5-month-old baby is gently placed in his arms for a photograph. It's a beautiful moment. A simple picture, nothing more. No one in that room could have imagined that nearly 20 years later, that same baby would stand on the opposite side of the pitch, trying to stop Lionel Messi from winning another FIFA World Cup. It sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood movie, but it's completely real. That baby was Lamine Yamal. And now, football has given us one of the most incredible full-circle stories the sport has ever seen. Argentina versus Spain. Lionel Messi versus Lamine Yamal. The past meeting the future on the biggest stage in world football. Let's dive into this unbelievable story. The famous photograph dates back to 2007. Barcelona was producing a charity calendar to raise money for children and families. Lamine Yamal's parents won a raffle that allowed them to participate in the photo shoot. During the event, Lionel Messi held 5-month-old Lamine in his arms while posing for the camera. At the time, Messi was only beginning his journey toward becoming one of the greatest footballers in history. Nobody knew who the baby was. Nobody imagined he would one day become one of football's brightest young stars. For years, the photo remained hidden inside family albums. Then, after Lamine Yamal burst onto the world stage with Barcelona and Spain, the image resurfaced. Within hours, it spread across social media. Millions of fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. The symbolism was almost too perfect. One legend holding the future. Now let's jump to the present. The FIFA World Cup 2026. Lionel Messi has once again guided Argentina deep into the tournament. Despite being 39 years old, he continues to lead with vision, experience, and moments of pure brilliance. Argentina reached the final after defeating England 2-1 in a dramatic semifinal. Once again, Messi delivered when his country needed him most. On the other side stands Spain. Young, fearless, fast, technically brilliant. Leading them is 19-year-old Lamine Yamal, a player many already describe as one of the best talents in football. Now the student faces the idol. During Argentina's pre-match press conference in New York, Lionel Messi was asked about the famous baby photo. Even after seeing it many times, he still smiled. Messi simply said, "That photo is incredible. The fact that we're both playing in the World Cup now is crazy." Just one sentence, but those words captured everything. Football has a way of creating stories that nobody could ever write. The moment became even more memorable when NFL legend Tom Brady joined the conversation. Brady called the photograph very prophetic. And honestly, it's difficult to disagree. Who could ever imagine that the baby in Messi's arms would one day challenge him for football's greatest prize? Messi didn't hesitate to praise Spain's teenage superstar. He called Lamine Yamal one of the best players in the world right now. Coming from Lionel Messi, that is one of the highest compliments any footballer can receive. Messi also spoke about Barcelona. Both players share the same football home, the same academy, the same club, the same dream. Messi smiled and said, "I wish him luck because his success will be Barcelona's success." Those words reveal the respect Messi has for the next generation. He knows exactly what it means to wear the Barcelona shirt, and he understands how special Yamal's rise has been. However, once the World Cup final begins, friendship and admiration disappear. Messi made Argentina's intentions perfectly clear. He said, "We'll try to keep him from playing at his best." He also reminded everyone that Spain is much more than one player. Spain are European champions. They possess world-class talent throughout the squad. Fast attackers, creative midfielders, solid defenders, excellent teamwork. Stopping Spain requires much more than simply marking Lamine Yamal. Still, everyone knows, if Argentina can limit Yamal's influence, their chances of lifting another World Cup become much stronger. The rise of Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal's journey has been extraordinary. He made his Barcelona first-team debut at just 15 years old, an age when most teenagers are still playing youth football. His confidence immediately caught everyone's attention. His dribbling, his vision, his intelligence, his maturity. Everything suggested he was destined for greatness. Soon afterward, he inherited Barcelona's famous number 10 shirt, the same legendary shirt worn by Lionel Messi for so many unforgettable years. It wasn't just a jersey, it represented responsibility, history, greatness. And Yamal embraced the challenge.
Now, at just 19 years old, he has already become one of the biggest stars in world football. This World Cup final represents much more than Argentina versus Spain. It represents experience against youth. The greatest player of one generation against perhaps the greatest player of the next. Lionel Messi has inspired millions around the globe, including young footballers who dreamed of becoming like him. Lamine Yamal is one of those players who grew up watching Messi perform miracles every weekend. Now, he stands across from his childhood hero, trying to stop him, trying to create his own legacy. Football simply doesn't produce stories much better than this. For Lionel Messi, another World Cup title would add yet another incredible chapter to one of the greatest careers in sporting history. For Lamine Yamal, victory would announce a brand new era. It would confirm that football's future has truly arrived. One legend, one future legend. One trophy. 90 minutes, or perhaps even longer, will decide everything. No matter who wins, this story will be remembered forever. A photograph taken nearly 20 years ago has become one of football's most beautiful coincidences. From a baby in Messi's arms to an opponent in the FIFA World Cup final. It's proof that football isn't just about goals and trophies. It's about generations, dreams, destiny, and moments that connect the past with the future. On Sunday, the world will watch history unfold. Will Lionel Messi lift another World Cup and complete one final masterpiece? Or will Lamine Yamal begin football's next great era by leading Spain to glory? Only one team can become world champion. But this remarkable story has already earned its place in football history. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more World Cup news, football stories, match analysis, and exclusive updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.